Hi, group number twos. Welcome to this week's reading. This week we are doing a Spring Has Sprung spread. Oh, by the way, I'm Pan42 Tarot, but you can call me Pan. So this is the card that drew you guys in. He is the eggplant dragon. He is adorable. And his word is fun. So we are going to put him over here to preside over your reading. And today I'm going to be using my Cosmovisions Oracle deck. This deck is special because its meanings in the major arcanas are a little bit different, as well as its court cards are different. Like, they all have their own names. There's not like queens and kings, as well as the suits are named different things. So it has some of the same meaning, but it is kind of a very unique deck. So figured that would be nice for our spring reading. So there are 5 cards in this spread. They are Seed, Water, Bloom, Spring Cleaning, and Spring Growth. I will tell you what each of those mean as we pull them. So let's see what we have for you. That one really wants to come out. My group number twos. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to use 2 cards for that one. Thank you. So, let's see what we got for you guys, shall we? All right, see, it's like a little stem and flowers, and it's cute. Okay, so card number 1 is the seed. This is something that you've planted in hopes of growth. And the card we have for you guys is the Entertainer. Ooh. This is, I believe, I want to say it's a wand. I'm going to have to look it up for you, but. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. In this deck, I was wrong. It's not a wands. It's a pentacles. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. And in this deck, this knight is a little bit faster than you'd normally expect a Knight of Pentacles to be. He's also like more of a people pleaser, more of an entertainer, obviously. They're pleasing and exciting and kind of so a lot of the energy of this card is about people pleasing and kind of like becoming what people want you to be and entertaining all the people, but also like having trouble actually expressing our true selves and our true nature. It talks about freezing up when we are put on the spot to really be ourselves. So I think in this position, what we're discovering here is that you are planting a want to be more authentically yourself. So a desire to be more authentically you, to be less of the class clown and more of a fully rounded person seen by other people. Yeah, so we're looking for some emotional and spiritual and personal depth is what I'm seeing in this card. So your next card is Water. What do you need to cultivate this? And the card we have for you guys is the Pathfinder. Wow, you guys are just getting all of the things. I think this is another Earth card. I believe this is I want to say it's the Queen, but we're going to double check. The card we have for you guys is the Pathfinder, and this is the Page of Pentacles. I love the Page of Pentacles personally. It's one of my very favorite cards, like, ever. But the Page of Pentacles is this energy of learning, of striving forward, of trying new things. So paired with the card of the Entertainer, the water that you need to really discover your deeper side, to really express your deeper side, is one of learning, is one of exploration, one of achieving, one of Not being afraid to go for some shit and see if it works. Not being afraid to fail. That is the big part of this card. We need to sprinkle in the energy of not being afraid to fail, of trying things to see if they work and letting them go if they don't, and keeping them in our pocket if they do. So this energy of try and fail, of keeping on trying, of keeping on persisting, of really giving it a go, of learning, of curiosity. That is the water with which you will bloom, is approaching yourself with curiosity. Do I like this? Will this work for me? How about this other thing? So some real curiosity towards ourselves is what we will find helps us grow this deeper side of ourselves. I also love, there's so much purple like already with your group because the eggplant dragon and then these two cards. So maybe you're a purple girly. I use girly as a gender neutral term. This next card is bloom. How will it bloom in your life in the near future? And the card we have for you is the 8 of Lotuses. So, oh, my mic's about to die. Hold, please. I'm back. So, the recent card that you got is the 8 of Lotuses. This is the 8 of Cups in this deck. So, the 8 of Cups is about looking at the things that no longer serve us and leaving them behind. In this, actually, I'm going to show you. In this deck, you can see like the ruins are underneath the ocean and the whale is like traveling by. And we're just leaving behind these old remnants of past civilizations. They have now become a really cool decoration in the whale's home. So I think the idea here of how will it blossom in your life in the near future, your journey towards finding yourself, towards finding your own inner depths, we're gonna find out we've outgrown a lot of stuff. We've outgrown a lot of ideas we had about ourselves. We've outgrown a lot of interests that no longer jive with us, maybe some friends, maybe a career no longer is what we want to do, and that's fine. As we grow and change as people and find our own beliefs, our own soul, our own identities, it's totally natural for you to grow out of the ideals that were instilled in you as a child. It's totally natural for us to walk away from things that we no longer identify with. That's a part of growing and a part of growing up and changing and being a person. Even if you are a older person, like even from like your middle age to your old age, you're gonna just find some things just don't stimulate you anymore. You're gonna be more interested in other things. You're gonna find interest in, you know, things that maybe you were interested in your youth that you lost track of, or maybe just brand new ideas become really appealing to you. So it's a shedding of old things and a walking towards new things is how you're going to see this search for self bloom. All right, so the next card we have for you is Spring Cleaning. What do we need to let go of? And the card we have for you guys here is a major arcana. This is Infinite Paths. This is card number 20. No, this is card 19, I think. Roman numerals are hard, you guys. But I'm gonna have to look up what this one is. this card is actually the Sun card in this deck, which is interesting to have this here. But in this deck, it is called Infinite Pathways. So I think here in this position, it's talking about how sometimes when we begin to shift as a person, we have to like let go of certain life paths that we thought were a calling, that we thought were the like end road, that we thought were the be all end all of everything. Like for instance, if you are a parent and your child starts growing up and going off to college, well, now your identity is not as centered on being a parent. Like you are still a parent, but your child no longer, if we've done it right, your child no longer needs you to make their way in the world. So they will always need you as a parent. But if we have successfully raised our children, they will go off and do their own things. So our identity and our life needs to shift into a new phase, a new journey, a new path. Because you can't focus all your energy on your adult child, you just smother them. So it's that kind of a thing where like we have done one thing for so long, but now we're finding that it's no longer a part of our lives, or it's no longer serving us, or it's no longer what we want to do or how we want to spend our time. So it's okay to let go of those dreams that we thought were the very tip top of our existence and allow new ones to come in, because there are infinite paths. There are infinite choices which we could make that would also be great for us. So yeah, being not afraid to let go of an old path and start a new one. It's that same idea of letting go of old things so that we can embrace the new. It's very spring is your message. So the last card we have for you is actually 2 cards, but we have spring growth. What to embrace? What to embrace? We have the 5 of Embers, which is the 5 of Wands in this deck, a very flamboyant card, as well as the 4 of Lotuses, which is the 4 of Cups. So these are very interesting messages to get together because they're kind of like opposites, and they're not quite opposites, but they sort of are. So the 5 of Embers really talks about conflict and fighting, and then the 4 of Lotuses talks about rest and peace, and also finding a calling, trying to get you to pay attention a little bit. So with these 2 cards together, I think what we need to embrace is we need to embrace our fire energy. We need to embrace the passions, the things that drive us forward, that really get us excited, the things that we would fight for. Follow those instincts, but also find a sense of peace in the change. It might be difficult, but finding a sense of peace in the movement of the change. Finding a river of peace within the ocean of possibility. Yeah. So we have to both embrace the peace and relaxation and also the change. Which seems like opposite, but as we learn to embrace quiet, we can more fully hear ourselves, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying like actual quiet, but I am saying like inner peace, not inner quiet, because sometimes inner quiet is impossible, but an inner knowing that we're fine. That us on a human level, no matter what we are, we're fine. We're good. Knowing that and embracing that and being like, I'm good. And now I'm gonna chase a fire flame. Like that kind of energy. Just like how, all right, I'm gonna give you a Peter Pan thing because we're talking about fun and discovering ourselves and that kind of stuff. Like Peter Pan is like almost 99% sure he's the best. Always, forever. We need a little bit of that energy to drive us forward as we discover new things about ourselves. As we discover new things about ourselves, we need to embrace that and be okay with us. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So, the last thing that I'm going to do for you guys is I have my, what is this one? The Messenger Oracle. I'm going to pull 1 or 2 cards from this, and then I'm also going to read you your Eggplant Dragon, and that will be your reading, my group number 2s. So, let's see what we have for you today. Oop. I saw it, and then it disappeared. Oh, there's 2 cards right off the bat. So, these are the ones that want to come out for you. So, let's see what you got. So for you, my group number 2s, we have Show That You Care, and we also have Reveal Your Truth. That's very you. All right, I'm going to read these 2 cards to you, and then I'm also going to read to you your dragon. So, first I'm going to start with our Messenger Oracles. Show that you care. Show that you care. Do not distance yourself from life and those around you. Instead, reach out. Ask for help or support if you have need. Or if someone within your circle is in need of care and support, then give it without hesitation or question. A trouble shared is a burden halved. Now is not the time to withdraw and be alone, nor is it time to leave another in need. Be aware, be caring, be compassionate. Reach out and be a friend and allow others to be a friend to you. Yeah, letting others deeper into our soul. That is the goal. So, and then we also have Reveal Your Truth. When you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of wrong and right. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you feel fearful or say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society. And so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside. Embrace and live your truth and let your soul shine once more. Love that for you guys. And last but not least, we have your Eggplant Dragon. And he says, heads turn when this radiant purple beauty shows up. It can be a harbinger of fun surprises on the way. Look for hidden happiness coming your way. This aubergine darling thinks you need to be shaken out of your complacency. If fun seems almost extinct in your world, start watching for those who share your exuberance. Maybe the next time you go for a walk in the park, take a ride on the swings too. Aw, love that for you guys. Well, that's all I'm seeing for you, my group number 2s. I hope you have a blessed everything. Would you please like, comment, and subscribe? That helps me out so much on this channel. And again, I hope you have a blessed everything. This was Pan. See you next time. Bye, guys.